Welcome to NKTelco Sports. We are here at Fort Loramie High School where the Minster Wildcats take on the Fort Loramie Redskins. Tonight's game is sponsored by Minster Bank, Schwieterman Pharmacy, Keyhole Pizza, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental, West Staff, Hometown Opportunity, Lamb's Insurance, 21st Century Kitchens, American Trim, Upper Valley Career Center, Fowler's TV, German Farmers Insurance, Francis Furniture, Grand Lake Health, Moran's Refrigeration, and First National Bank. Our fine sponsors here tonight. Along with Greg Burning, I'm Dave Kanapke. Welcome to the season opener for the 2017-2018 school year. We're glad you're aboard with us. This volleyball game between Minster and Fort Loramie. Minster Wildcats coached by Cammie Garman. Their opener on this season, Greg, and they have a lot of youth and inexperience.
Yeah, they only returned two returners from last season's starting lineup. As you mentioned, very young. Coach Garman mentioned she's really hoping to build off of last season. They ended the season very strong as a group. Ended up, I believe, with a 16-9 record overall, but finished very good at the end of the season. So they're looking to build off of that, going against a team that's already got a head start on them a little bit. So they're gonna have to shake the rust off quick tonight.
Yeah, their opponents, the Fort Loramie Redskins, under head coach John Rogers. They also very inexperienced, but as you mentioned too, they've got a few games under their belt.
Yeah, the difference with them is they have more seniors. They have 8 seniors, but only 3 returning starters. So as you mentioned, on the floor, very young. They got some experience with them. They've already started the season. They played at Coldwater this last weekend. They were 1-2, very competitive. They lost to Versailles in 3 and New Knoxville in 3, and then beat St. Mary's after that. So both these groups used to winning, used to having a very good program. I think you're going to see some good, strong competition here tonight. But first match basically for both, even though Laramie's got a little bit of a head start. I'm sure as the season goes on, you'll see a lot of growth with both of these programs.
Always a great rivalry, always good volleyball. When Minster and Fort Loramie get together, we'll be back with the starting lineups when we return on NKTelco Sports.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Schwieterman Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwieterman purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Well, welcome back. The starting lineups for Minster is being announced. We have Reagan Whipker, Danielle Barhorst, Taylor Hoying, Paige Toby, Taylor Kogi, Brooke Wolf, and the libero is Emily Stubbs. Head coach is Cammie Garman for the Wildcats in her 7th year at the helm of the Wildcats. Now we're playing a little bit of music here as they're the Fort Loramie Redskins. Number 6, Mackenzie Holscher. 8, Sophia Albers. 12, Chloe Stang. Abby Holdhouse. 22, Marissa Myring. 31, Morgan Holscher. Libero, Emily Austin. Redskins are coached by John Rogers. He's in his 11th season. He's assisted by Randy Schmitz, Haley Wolf, and Renee Meyer. The assistants for Minster is JV coach is Erica Heitkamp. So this is part of a triple header here as we had some long matches, some exciting matches. Minster won both of them. The freshman game was 1-3 by Minster, and then the JV game was 3 exciting games. Fort Loramie won the first game 25-17, and then some long games, 29-27, but won by Minster in the final 25-23. So Minster going for the sweep. Home Fort Loramie trying to get a win here in the varsity match with Greg. I think should be through the years, this has been a very evenly matched game. Last year Minster won it, but year in, year out, it's a battle.
Yeah, it's definitely it's a good game to come start the season off. That's for sure. You get a rivalry right out of the gate, and as you mentioned, they're usually they leave it all on the floor. Don't expect to see anything else happen different here tonight. Should be a very competitive and well played, I'd say, by both groups.
This is the opener for Minster. Fort Loramie played in the Coldwater Invitational, a very good invitational, some of the top teams in the state. That was won by Coldwater. Fort Loramie went 1-2 on that. They lost to Good Versailles team in 3. They lost to New Knoxville in 3, and then they defeat St. Mary's in 2. So their record right now 1-2 overall in the match. Referees are checking the lineups, checking with the scorers table. And we will be underway shortly to kick off our 2017-2018 school year. Starting out, we were volleyball. We got to have a lot of some soccer and some football this fall season. So hope you all enjoy it. Minster will serve. We'll have the setter, a new setter for the Wildcats this year, junior Brooke Wolf. She'll be running the 5-1 offense. She'll be doing all the setting all the way around. And we are underway. Dug by libero Austin. Hit in the middle, block back on the Fort Loramie side. The back row Stang hits it into the net. Point Wildcats. The front row for the Wildcats, you have number 2, Reagan Whipker, 13, Taylor Kogi, and Danielle Barhorse. There's the serve, too hot to handle, ace.
Good start there for Minster. As we talked, they haven't played much here. Obviously, I shouldn't say played much. They haven't played at all. First match for them for the season. To get a nice 2-0 start there, and the ace by Brooke Wolf.
Albers will set. Hit there by Holscher. Hit on the right side, Reagan Webker. Albers set, Holdhouse, block back. Austin able to save it for the Redskins. Barhorse hits it flat-footed. Chance for the Redskins. In the middle, it's Holscher with the dink and the point.
Yeah, nice vision there by Holscher. You could see her prepare for that shot before the ball even got to her. Did a nice scan of the court. You'll see here on the replay. She glances off to the side, sees there's nobody around, and drops it in there to get the Redskins on the board.
Holdhouse serve across. Wolf sets Kogi with a power dink and a point.
Power all the way.
Just kind of punched at that one. Did a nice job of staying out of the net. As junior Danielle Barhorst will serve for the Wildcats. Short serve, dug by Holscher. Albers sets Myring. Hoying with a hit. Nice dig there in the back row by Stang. Myring again. Dig there by Stubbs. Stubbs will free ball it across. Chance for the Redskins. Back set to Holscher. Another ding falls.
I see some not so aggressive play up front there by Fort Loramie. Holscher again with the good vision. Not worried about pounding it home. Plenty opening there. Gets the point in the keel for the Redskins.
Myring with the serve. Pushed across there by Whipker. Over to Stang, partially blocked. Wildcats reset. Set. And spike timing is off. And a side out, or a point for the Redskins.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there by Minster. They're doing a nice job up front. Got a couple blocks already early in this match.
Sophomore Myring with the serve. Dug by Barhorst. They'll set Hoying. The senior hits it. Nice dig there by Hattie Myring. Not able to handle it. And a side out to the Wildcats.
This is kind of what we talked about in the pregame a little bit. A lot of unforced errors, missed passes. Going to take these girls a little bit to get in the routine. Settle down a little bit, get comfortable.
Senior Taylor Kogi with the serve. Into the middle, it's Holscher that didn't make it across. Referees consulted on that. It ended up as a 4 hit and a point. Kogi serving. Also Paige Toby in the front row for the Wildcats. She was second team All-MAC, number 9. One of 2 returning starters for the Wildcats. Sophia Albers is set to Holscher. Nice block there by Hoying. Now back on the Minster side. Set to Toby. Staying with a hit, and it's long. Point Wildcats.
Yeah, and you're seeing Minster up front, especially like you mentioned, Hoying getting a handle of that last one. Toby in there with her too. They've done a really nice job owning the front side of that net, and it's paid off as they have a 6-3 lead.
Short serve. Holscher will dink again.
That's a good way to get around the blockers, right? Don't go up at them. She's just dinking them over. That's her 3rd one here so far in the first set.
Big point there for the Redskins as the momentum was definitely going the Minster way as Morgan Holscher, one of 8 seniors on this team, goes back to serve. Down 4-6. Set to Taylor Hoying, blocked down, and a point for the Redskins. You had Albers there. You also had Mackenzie Holscher. Nice team block.
Yeah, good defense up front. Loramie's not real tall. Got some good athletes and use their reach there and do a nice job taking care of that one.
Holscher served, dug by Barhorst. Pushed across by Barhorst. Albers sets Holscher. Nice save there by Stubbs. Hit by Hoying. Dug by the Redskins. All the way over to Stang. Off the block. Nice save by Hoying. Battle at the net.
Another block there by Toby.
Whipker with the last hit, and it goes off of Fort Loramie. Good volley ends with the Minster point.
I wasn't here to see the replay because the official, it took him a second to gather his thoughts there to figure out who got the point. And good call, blocked off a Loramie out of bounds.
It's probably hard for him. He was too close to
Right,
the action.
he was right up in front of it.
Ace. Little miscommunications. It falls between 2 Redskins and an ace for Reagan Webker.
Yeah, and great placement. You know, volleyball, it's a big place. You lay that ball back deep on the line with good pace. It's hard to judge, and that's exactly what happened. Loramie took a look at it, thought it was going to go out. Fell right on the line. Good serve by Reagan Webker.
Dug by Stang. Albers will. Holscher had to free ball it across. Wolf with the hit. Dug there by Meyer. Pushed across. Wolf will set Toby. She takes it off, and the dink has been a good weapon for both teams.
Yeah, the first kill of the night for Paige Toby. She got a couple blocks early. Been very active up front, as you'll see here on the replay.
Back at live action, Reagan Webker served one into the net, so side out to the Redskins. 9-6 Minster on our First National Bank scored. First National Bank, think first. Our scoreboard sponsor again this year. Serve across by Sophia Albers. Set to Hoying, off the block, dug by Emily Austin. From the back row there, it was Myring with the kill.
Good offense that time by the Redskins. Marissa Myron getting her first kill and bringing the Redskins within 2.
Sophia Albers, senior setter with the serve. Dug by Hoying. Wolf will set Hoying back. She pushes it. Albers is there to cover. Set to Holdhouse. Close to the net. See which way they said it fell. Say it fell on the Fort Loramie side. Oh, they do I think they had a Redskin in the net.
I was going to say, a Holdhouse when she hit it was well across. Wasn't sure if they were calling that or not, but I think they did. It was the right call. She definitely was on the other side.
Taylor Hoying with a strong serve. Dug by Emily Austin. Pushed across. Wolf sets Barhorst down on the line for the point.
A nice shot there by Danielle Barhorst. Her first kill of the evening. Great placement again. 2 blockers up there beside her. She's able to paint that one down the sideline. Good shot. Gives the Wildcats a 4-point edge.
I believe their biggest lead of the night. And there's a hard serve and an ace for Taylor Hoying. Be a timeout by Coach Rogers. His squad down by 5. We'll be right back on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Welcome back. Fort Loramie with the timeout as the Wildcats here in their opener, Greg, has got off to a good start.
Yeah, they got 3 aces now after that last one from Taylor Hoying. Taylor Hoying and Paige Toby both up front, very active. They've had good contribution throughout the Wildcat roster there, but those 2 up front have been very noticeable. Got a lot of sets, a couple blocks up front. Good chance here for Loramie to respond. Laramie's been okay. Had a couple missed passes and a couple missed plays, but only down 5 early here in the first set at 12-7.
Hoying with the running serve, dug by Stang. Albers hit by Holscher, blocked back, pushed across. Back set to Toby and down. Nice back set by Wolf, and Toby with a tall hitter put it right down.
Yeah, and that one was created by her and Danielle Barhorst right at the net, get a block to start that transition, I should say. And they waste no time, go right to Toby as you see there, and there's plenty opening there. Easy kill for her. That's her second here in the first set.
A 6-point lead as they have a little bit of moisture here on the floor, as they will wipe it up here. Ready, set. Hoying continuing her serves. She served about her 4th serve, I believe. Here's the whistle. We are ready to roll again. Good serve. Powers it for the point. Emily Austin gave it a try, but a nice, powerful serve by Hoying.
I waited to jinx her because I didn't want to say anything for that serve, but she's serving very well, as you mentioned. That was a great serve, her second ace.
Minster doubling the score at 14-7. Austin able to save that. Redskins able to free ball it across. Stubbs to Wolf. They try to go to Toby. Errant pass will give the point to the Redskins.
That's a big point for Loramie as they're able to get Taylor Hoying off of that service line. You see the set goes just a little bit too far out of the reach of Paige Toby.
Stang with the serve. Wolf chases down. Stubbs will have to push it across. Albers to Myring. Dig by Hoying. And that will be 4 hits. Both teams having a little bit of struggle getting that pass to the setter, which you often see early in the season.
Yeah, no doubt. They're all getting used to that. But like I said, you simulate some live action, but it's not quite the same, especially when you're going up against some good competition.
Barhorse will push it. Nice save by Stang. Myring. Nice save there by the Red Wildcats. Good hit by Barhorse. Redskins not able to save.
Second kill for Danielle Barhorse. She got a couple real nice plays in there. Got a block a couple of points ago. And able to put one home there for her second kill.
Paige Toby back to serve. That brings in the other middle blocker, Taylor Kogi, in for the Wildcats. Albers back set, dink by Holdhouse. Redskin in the net again, and a point for the Wildcats.
Very similar to the same thing Minster just did, right? Overpassed a little bit there and forces your hitter into the net, and unforced error gives the point back to the Wildcats.
Nice dig by Austin. Holscher with a nice hit. Freshman Mackenzie Holscher with a nice hit from the middle.
Her first kill, she paints the back line. Brings her Redskins within 6 at 16-10.
Mackenzie goes back to the back row. Running serve, didn't get enough on it, didn't make it over. The era of rally scoring, a bad serve kills you.
Especially at this part of the game, you know, you're getting to that first to 20. Minster's rolling up on it. That one just clears.
Hit by Myring, dig by Hoying. Stubbs from the back row. Austin to Albers. Holscher, nice block there by Barhorst. Good hit by Myring. The second hit, Kogi has to go over here. Austin bumps it across. Quick set. Kogi able to just get enough on it, and a Redskin in the net. Good hit there by Kogi. The pass was a little bit off, but able to get just a finger on it.
Yeah, she adjusted well, as you mentioned. Not exactly, the timing wasn't exactly there just yet, but the right idea. Minster able to get it across for the point.
Albers, back set to Holdhouse, off the blockers and a point.
First kill for Abby Holdhouse here in the first set. I think you'll see Loramie continue to go to her as the night goes on. She gets a good one there, able to split the two blockers, knock it out of bounds to the point.
Holdhouse moves back to serve, and an ace. A good angle on that one and a point.
First ace for the Redskins here in the first set. They need a couple more here. A good time trailing 18-12.
Holdhouse this time will mix it up a little shorter. Wolf has to chase it down, not able to get there. So 2 in a row there for Holdhouse.
Yeah, it takes a little bit off there, as you mentioned, change of pace. Threw off the Wildcats.
Back set Barhorst. Hit across by Albers. Barhorst with the kill.
Danielle Barhorst having a solid first set. 3 kills now with 2 blocks. As you see here on the replay, good setup and preparation. Able to split the 2 Loramie defenders for the kill.
19-13 on our first National Bank score. Junior Barhorst back to serve, long serve. Serve will go to the Redskins. The sophomore Marissa Myring. Good to see her back on the court after she got injured during basketball. Had a promising start in their basketball season.
For sure.
Hard hit by Hoying. Nice pickup there by Meyer. Hit across and the kill by Stang. Nice recovery by the Redskins.
First time we've seen Chloe Stang here tonight. You'll see here on the replay. Loramie getting a little better looks there. She gets a pretty clean set. And a nice location in the back row.
All started with Hattie Meyer with a big dig to save the spike. Hoying off the block, that goes out of bounds. Side out will go to the Wildcats. It's Taylor Kogi back to serve as the Wildcats now at 20-15.
Good setup there defensively by Loramie, just not able to keep it in play.
Stang blocked by Toby. They'll try Holscher on the right side. Pushed deep by Wolf. Meyer able to handle it. Stang off the blockers. Wolf to Webker. Nice save by Albers, pushed across. Wolf will go to Toby. Nice volley going on here. Stang off the blockers. Toby will dink it. Nice save by Meyer. Stang just kind of ran out of gas there, got her feet wrong, and goes to the net.
The Minster defense pretty well wore them out. I mean, every time they turned to hit a ball across the net, Toby and somebody was standing there with their long stretch to block it or attempt to, and it really affected that point. It was well played back and forth. Tip there again. They've got their hands on a bunch of them here to start the night.
Point. Redskins side pushed across by Stang. Wolf sets Webker, a big angle and a point.
That was a heck of a shot by Reagan Webker. And she has a tough cross-court angle there. Planned or not, that was an excellent location. That's pretty much a no man's land, and she's able to drop it in.
Almost right in front of the 10-foot line is Grace Werman, number 34, checks into the lineup. Coach Rogers. Holscher blocked back down. Wildcats dominating the net, and they lead 23-15.
Led up front there by Paige Toby, but right beside her, Taylor Hoying.
Also checking in for the Redskins, number 13, Alexis Fleckenstein, into the back row. Coach Rogers trying to adjust something. Big by Fleckenstein. We'll have a Redskin in the net. It will now be game point, or set point, if you will, for the Wildcats. Kogi trying to finish it off. Dug by Emily Austin. Go over to Fleckenstein with good power. Fleckenstein had just got into the lineup because of charge into that
I think
one.
she wants to stay in there. That's a heck of a shot. Again, a nice setup there, good preparation, and she got some on that one. Zips it down the line, keeping hope alive here for the Redskins.
Morgan Holscher serving what is still set point for the Wildcats. Wildcats able to save there, but they will be a lift on the play and a point for the Redskins.
A good serve there from Holscher, able to get that started for Fort Loramie, trying to stay here alive. And they're going to have to run off quite a few here to get back into set number one.
Served by Holscher. Wolf will go to Hoying. Nice dig there by Meyer. Check that was Werman. On the Wildcat side in the middle, Toby. And they call another lift on the play. Redskins staying alive a point at a time.
That's right.
That's all they can do.
I was going to say, you can't score a three-pointer.
Still need 6 more. Need to save 6 more set points. In the middle, it's Toby. She puts it away for the final point. Set one in the books as you get another replay there. A nice set and a quick hit there by Toby. Puts it away for point 15. Minster wins the first game 25-18 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Take a break. Come back with set number 2 here on NKTelco Sports.
If you want to save 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs, the answer is right under your feet. Let New Knoxville Supply install a water furnace geothermal system and use the natural temperature from the earth for a more constant temperature in your home. Also ask about our new Symphony home management system. Control temperatures, track energy usage, and receive safety alerts for everything, including your sump pump. All from anywhere, anytime. Now is the time to calculate your savings at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Welcome back. We're at first game 1 to Minster, 25-18. A good strong game for the Wildcats as their season opener, their set opener. Both teams are regrouping. We'll take another break and we'll be back with set number 2 on NKTelco Sports.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
Welcome back, getting ready for set 2 as the Wildcats defeated the Redskins. Set 1, 25-18. And Greg, for having that first set on their opener, Wildcats look pretty strong.
Yeah, they've got good contributions across their lineup. You know, probably I'd say most led by Paige Toby. Did a great job up front. Got her hands on a lot of balls, had a couple kills. But you know, Taylor Hoying, Danielle Barhorse, Reagan Webker, Taylor Kogi, Brooke Wolf, they all contributed. They had a nice balanced attack, and the Redskins here looking to respond in game 2. But a nice start there again for Minster as Danielle Barhorse gets down the first kill.
Let's take another look here. A nice set by Wolf. Hit off the 2 blockers on a nice angle by Barhorse. So immediately a side out as Brooke Wolf serves for the Wildcats. That will go wide.
And that's going to be the tough thing probably for both these teams for a little while. As the coaches mentioned, they're young. A lot of inexperience and a lot of youth on both these teams. When they get down like this is good for your team to see what's going to happen, who's going to respond. Because volleyball is very emotional and it goes back and forth quite a bit. So they have to toughen up and learn to respond the right way.
Hit by Myring for the kill.
That was a nice one by Marissa Myring. That's exactly what Fort Loramie needs to get back on track.
Get another look here. Off the set. Myring hammered it home, and that's what they need. They really struggle getting off some strong hits. As like Minster controlled the net, especially late in that first game. In the middle, Barhorse will dink it. Nice save by Albers, but nobody able to get the second one. Both teams using a nice mix of dinks, one needed. Barhorse will go back to serve. Junior played primarily JV last year. Coming out strong here in her first varsity, full-time varsity match, if you will. That time powered through the blockers there. Marissa Myring with a hit.
It's 2 straight here to start the second set for Myring. She'll go back to serve as well. She's trying to get her Redskins back in this match here in the second set.
Dig by Stubbs. Stubbs from the back row. Have to be free balled across by the Redskins. Chance for the Wildcats. Wolf, quick set to Kogi. She rears back and hammers it home.
And that was timed very well by Minster. It was an ironic set, like she kind of quick set it, but like it was real low. Like, you know what I mean? There wasn't much trajectory on, as you're gonna see here. And Kogi was waiting on it and hammered it home. Nicely played by the Wildcats.
Great timing there between spiker and setter. And this time, an ace by the Wildcats.
That one by Taylor Kogi, her first.
Kogi won a 6 seniors on this team, but a lot like Fort Loramie, there's a lot of seniors, but a lot of these are first-year starters.
Right, a lot of inexperienced seniors.
Hit by Holscher. Back set Webker. Nice dig there by Emily Austin. Myring from the back row, saved by Hoyne. Hit goes wide for the Redskins. Point to the Wildcats.
Nice volley there by both groups. Loramie just knocked that one just a little bit wide there to end. Minster able to build up to a 2-point advantage.
Kogi walks it up and serves it across. Albers back set to Holscher. Nice job of keeping that alive. Free ball to cross. And there's a lift. Minster's had some struggles with that really late in the first game. Maslin causes a side out to the Redskins. Seeger, Morgan Holscher. Back to serve. Dug by Stubbs. Wolf underneath it. Will go back set to Barhorse, or back row, and she sails it long.
Little deep shot there by Barhorse, trying to push it to the back row. Goes a little too far.
We're tied at 5 apiece. 5-5 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Dig by Hoying. Went back to Hoying. She was able to hit it, but it goes wide.
She went under the net. So she got stopped there by the official. Good eyes by him, because that was going to be pretty tough for Hoying to stop. She came full tilt from the back row. Momentum.
That was a good effort to get to it.
It was, for sure.
Holscher continues to serve now with the lead. Webker, that'll be just hit across. Back set to the Holscher, Mackenzie Holscher with the hit. And getting a little rhythm here by Fort Loramie.
Yeah, Loramie got a nice little push going here. You can see the replay and the push across by Mackenzie Holscher. Trying to get the Wildcats, or I'm sorry, the Redskins on a run now as they're up by 2.
Wolf will go to Toby in the middle. And they will call that out. Line judge wasn't sure. The head official calls it wide.
It was a bang-bang play, and we're sitting right in front of it, and I wasn't sure. Little cross-court shot goes a little wide. Keeps the run for the Redskins going.
Now at 8-5. There's a free ball, another chance for the Redskins staying. Nice dig there by Barhorst. She comes up to bump it across. Again, no hit by the Wildcats. Staying, dig by Barhorst. Pushed all the way across. Stubbs from the back row, flat-footed. And there's a error by the Redskins.
It's a big break if you're Minster. Like you mentioned, there was no balls hit. Like they're just digging and chasing and getting it across, and that's part of the game for sure. But usually you're expecting to see an attack come out of that.
Yeah, the other side, that's an opportunity.
That's
usually.
right. That's right. So they dodged a bullet there to get within 2. Loramie looking to get back on the run.
From the back row, Myring, dug by Barhorse. Hoying off the blockers. Nice save there by the Redskins. That will go, Stang will go, it'll hit the antenna, and a point for the Wildcats.
They've done a nice job feeding Chloe Stang on this left side. You'll see her get another attempt here, unfortunately for the Redskins. Hits the outside there at the tape of the antenna, goes out of bounds. Minster creeps within 1.
Albers will go back set to Holscher. Hit by Hoying, and that will go out. She had slipped a little bit before that.
Yeah, she was on the ground and they're setting her. She like got up. She's like, the ball's coming to me. I guess I'm going to hit it.
And the point before, Alexis Fleckenstein, number 13, into the game for the Redskins. She had a big hit at the end of the first set. It was a slide play, and Toby puts it away.
A nice elevation there by Paige Toby. She's got to be close to 6 foot, maybe 6'1", and she's got some hop to her as well. As you'll see here, they put it up there, and she went up and got it. Able to knock it home for Minster.
That was a big play last year. She used that a lot. I believe her 3rd year on varsity for the senior Toby. Fellow senior Taylor Hoying with the serve. That would have to be bumped across by Holdhouse. That will go wide. And we are now tied again, this time at 9.
Been a very well played here, second set. A lot of those unforced errors went away. You're seeing much better passing. Teams starting to set each other a little better. Taylor Hoying still serving well.
Nice block there by Toby. Hit across by the Redskins. Wolf will push it across. Myring's there. Holdhouse from the right side, dug by Stubbs. Wolf will go to Barhorse. Nice dig by Myring. Over to Fleckenstein. She gets it again. Battle at the net. Holscher was able to hit it and in.
Nice job there, both teams. That's by far the best volley we've had of the night. 2 tipping at the net here, and a nice placement on the sideline by Holscher.
Chloe Stang checks back in. She will serve with a 1-point lead. Dig by Stubbs. Back set Toby. Nice dig there by Austin. Hit through the blockers. Will set Barhorse. Block back on the Wildcat side. Wolf will set Toby. Nice block of the net by the Redskins. In the middle, nice hit, Mackenzie Holscher. Good net play that time by the Redskins.
Yeah, back-to-back kills for Holscher. She's got 3 here now in the second set. And Loramie, nice job defensively to make that set up. You won't see it there. They blocked a couple of Minster attacks leading up to that and able to turn it into offense. Now have a 2-point lead as they're wiping up some moisture on the other side of the court. You can't see there, but we talked about it in the first set. Both these teams struggled a little bit getting going, and we expected that. It's early. I think it's a rivalry. There's definitely some of that here, but as they've gotten into this second set, you can definitely tell they're starting to understand where everybody's supposed to be. They're passing better. They're hitting stronger. We've had some really good points here in the second set.
Wolf had to push it across. And it goes wide, and now a 3-point lead for the Redskins. Redskins have been to the regionals 9 straight years. They went to the regional semis last year, all under Coach Rogers. Looking stronger here in the first set, or the second set, and there's another block. Looks like Kenzie Holscher.
As I say, Myring and Holscher in on that. And we talked about it before, volleyball is a huge momentum pusher. And right now it's shifted clearly back to the Fort Loramie side. Minster, again, a lot of youth on both sides of these courts. And
that did not make it. Well, they did say it was touched on the block. When the hit by Barhorse's top of the net, they say there was a Redskin. It went off one of the Redskins players. All it has to do is touch. And the ball went wide. So a lot of people in this gym, especially the Fort Loramie fans and players, thought they had another point.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a tough one. That'd be a good one to see afterwards.
Hit by Stang, nice hit from the back row, dug by Hoying. Toby, dug by Albers. Holdhouse from the right side. Bumped across by Barhorse. Holdhouse, and we had it went on the other side of the antenna. On Judge Tom Weisener on the call, and it will side out to the Redskins.
So Loramie now with a 4-point advantage here in set number 2 after losing the first one.
Libero Austin with the serve. Emily Austin. Barhorse powers through the spike.
A good answer there by Danielle Barhorse. Hadn't heard her name much since the beginning of this set. She got 2 quick kills early on. She gets a good setup there. Again, nice elevation in the finish to bring Minster back within 3.
Dug by Myring. Set back to Myring. And finds a hole.
Another nice setup there for Marissa Myring. She's been good and consistent. 2 kills in the first set. She's got 2 here now in the second.
Seems like the passes are going much better to the setter, Albers. And if you get that first pass to your setter, seems like a lot of times everything else follows.
For sure.
And that goes wide, an ace. Emily Austin continues. No, check that. Holdhouse with the serve there. Now a 5-point lead. 16-11.
Holdhouse had 2 aces in the first set. Gets another one there.
Almost trying to keep it. Good job by Hoying to keep it alive. Back set to Holscher. Myring thought about hitting it on one. She goes for the set and dinks on the line.
Nothing better than seeing some excitement after you make the play, and Marissa Myring waiting for that whistle to see if the ball hits the line here. As you see her bump it across, and it paints it perfectly. You missed the end there, but she celebrated afterwards, and rightfully so, as her Redskins up by 6.
Another point. The Wildcats did not handle the serve, and we will have a timeout by Minster. They trail by 7. We'll be right back here on NKTelco Sports.
As a business owner, do you find yourself reviewing too many applications, or are you the job seeker filling out dozens of applications in an attempt to find employment? West Staff has been bridging the gap between employers and employees since 1988. Jobs range from manufacturing and clerical to specialized fields such as quality control and engineering. West Staff has the ability to operate as your company's entire HR department or simply payroll employees on an attempt to hire basis. West Staff, your partner in business.
After Minster wins the first set 25-18, Loramie has really regrouped here in the second set.
Yeah, they've been led by 3 in particular. Mackenzie Holscher with 3 kills, Marissa Myring with 3 kills, and a couple aces there by Abby Holdhouse, and they've pushed out to this lead to 7. An opportunity to get themselves right back in it at this 18-11 here in set number 2. And Holdhouse gave Minster trouble in the first set. She had 2 aces then as well, so she's done a nice job serving for Fort Loramie tonight.
Again, a little mix-up. Holdhouse served it short, and the Wildcats didn't have a clean hit and messed up everything. So another good serve by Holdhouse. Another serve by Abby, that time into the net.
She was done. She didn't want to serve anymore.
Goes to the bench, and she gets a break as number 24, Hattie Meyer, checks in. Danielle Barhorse serving for the Wildcats as they try to cut into this 7-point deficit. Dug by Myring. Albers will back set Holscher, and it finds an opening. There was about 5 Minster girls around it.
Nobody quite in the area to get that one, as Holscher able to just float it into that dead zone.
Nobody took charge there, and there is I think they served it before the whistle. There's no penalty there, really. I think at least one time, I think you get a warning. So Myring with the serve. By Barhorse. They'll set Barhorse in the back row. She pushes it strong. Albers will go all the way across to Fleckenstein. That goes long. Side out will give it to the Wildcats. Taylor Kogi into the game. Or check that, stays back to serve as Paige Chobe checks back in.
Another strong hit there by Fleckenstein. She's made some shots here as she came in tonight.
Nice serve there by an ace by Kogi. She serves it short. Seems like the short serves have almost been more effective. So you get another look.
Everybody's playing deep, expecting that hard serve, and there's been some good placement of the short ones tonight.
Set to Fleckenstein through the blockers. Kogi from the back row took a little bit too much off. And a football score, 21-14 for the Redskins.
Football season's coming. 7-point advantage.
We have a high school game this Friday between these two schools. Always a big game as well. Barhorse from the back row. Dug by Holscher. From the back row, Myring dug by Barhorse. Hit across by Stubbs. Fleckenstein dug by Stubbs. Only able to get it across, and there's a Redskin in the net.
Break there for Minsters. Again, not much attacking there. Really struggling to get that first pass in the right place. They hit a lot of balls behind that 10-foot line. Need to work on that as the night rolls on. And Loramie, I think, has done just the opposite here in set number 2. They've done a nice job of getting their hitters the ball.
Fleckenstein has done a nice job ever since she's been coming in here in the second set. And we'll take another look here at her spike.
Again, good location, good setup. And a strong hit there from Alexis Fleckenstein with the kill.
Albers back to serve, the setter across. And first hit did not go well, and that ends up with a side out or a point.
Yeah, you said it before, Dave. If you don't serve receive well and get that first pass to the right place, it's going to be a long night. And it's been a long second game for Minsters. They've really struggled. They did a good job with it in the first set, especially late. Second set's been another story.
There's a good pass. They go the slide play to Toby.
Good.
Nice recovery. Go over to Hoying, block back. Stubbs, go to Wolf, she tries to push it. Redskins recover.
Nice Loramie defense.
There's Toby with the slide on the line. Good volley there and a good finish there by Toby.
They give Loramie a lot of credit. Defense did not falter, but Minster keeps going, gets it back to Toby. And she hits a strong shot down the line.
Great back set on that, too. That's to set that back set. That was a textbook there on the slide, but the serve goes into the net.
That'll make it set point for Loramie.
Game serving 16, if you will. It's Chloe Stang back to serve. Waiting on the whistle, and here we go. Serve, dug by Barhorse. Wolf will set Barhorse back. A dink, covered by Albers. Bumped across. Wolf tried to do the slide play. That time the timing off, and the set goes to the Redskins. On our first National Bank scoreboard, 25 for Fort Loramie, 16 for Minster. Our match is now tied at 1 set apiece. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back with the third set here on NKTelco Sports.
I was very, very impressed by how easy it was to locate talent here in this area.
But it's also great for applicants, giving them a good chance to learn much more about the company than would normally be possible through other means of advertising.
There's definitely a great pool of applicants here, and I think you've done a good job at communicating opportunities within the community.
I would definitely recommend checking out Hometown Opportunity to find any careers that you may not know that existed.
For over 27 years, the knowledgeable, reliable, and experienced staff at Lamb's Insurance Agency has been providing superior auto and home insurance to the people of West Central Ohio and Indiana. The team's understanding of the agricultural community and farming operations is second to none. We support the local communities because we are, well, local. If you are looking for excellent claim service, stop by or call today for your quote. Lamb's Insurance Agency, protecting your insurance needs.
I've got all of them.
Welcome back here. We are even in this match at one set apiece. Minster won the first one 25-18. Fort Loramie really covered with a nice second set, won 25-16.
Yeah, they got a lot more improved play in that second set. Mackenzie Holscher, 3 kills and a block, a couple kills by Alexis Fleckenstein, 3 kills by Marissa Meyering, some good serving by Abby Holthouse, and the Redskins just improved passing as well that you don't see in those stats. It was really just a flip of the first game. Whichever team has passed the best has won. Sometimes the game can be really simple, right? You put the ball in the right place and you're going to win, but it's easier said than done sometimes.
We start the third set. Dug by Albers. Stang will set Holthouse. A nice bump set. Good save there by Stubbs. And
great effort.
On the Redskins side, Dink, and I think she's across the middle there. Meyering, her foot came across. You can have part of your foot on the middle line, but that was across with a point for the Wildcats. See another look. Holscher, nice hit from the middle there. Morgan Holscher, she had a nice angle hit from the middle. That's tough to do as we get another look. As we go back to live action. Off the top of the net. The back row Hoying, strong hit. Will set Meyering. Another hit saved by Hoying. Dug by Stang. Holscher with Dinkett, covered there by Stubbs. They'll go to Barhorse, took something off of it. Great save by Stang. Back set, Webker cranks on it for the point.
Nice shot there for Reagan Webker to get things started for Minster here in set number 3. You'll see a nice set there again, getting things going for them, and Webker able to hit a little cross-court shot for the kill.
A little bit of more oomph on that one. Short serve again works out for the ace by Danielle Barhorse.
Yeah, that caught everybody off guard. There was nobody, and there still isn't, up here in this front quadrant here for Fort Loramie. That's exactly where Barhorse placed it for the ace.
Go over to Meyering. Covered by the Wildcats. Wolf will go all the way over to Hoying. Good angle covered by Stang. Stang from the back row, dug by Stubbs. Barhorse from the back row. There's Emily Austin with the cover. Meyering never made it across.
Good defense up front there. I believe it was Webker and Kogi. As you'll see here on the replay, as Dave mentioned, I don't
see if
think
it
even
across.
cleared.
No, I don't think so. I think it hit the tape, but I think
so
Kogi
too.
was there. 4-1 early lead for the Wildcats. Close to the net. So Albers did a nice job of keeping it out of the net. Webker will push it across. Albers with the set to Meyering through the blockers. Ball able to save it, but goes wide. So a kill and a point there by Marissa Meyering.
Meyer's been pretty consistent for Fort Loramie throughout the night. 2 kills the first set, 2 kills in the first, 3 in the second. And that's her first here to start the third.
Serve goes wide. Point goes over the Wildcats. We're in the third set. Wildcats with a 5-2 lead on our First National Bank scoreboard. Along with Greg Burning, I'm Dave Kanapke. Glad you're aboard here. And our opener to the school year. Hit off the block there.
Morgan Holscher with the kill, her second here in the third.
And a look nice back set there by Albers. Able to get it off the hitter there as Holscher goes back to serve. Dug by Barhorse Stubbs. Free ball to cross, this time short. Set to Albers. Slide play there to Holscher, Mackenzie Holscher. And the Redskins took advantage of the free ball.
A good finish there by Mackenzie Holscher. Her first kill of the third set, her 5th of the night.
Serve goes into the net. Holscher relieved. Libero Emily Austin back in for the Redskins. The senior Reagan Webker, one of 6 seniors on this Minster team, back to serve. Running serve. Myron tried to save it. She'll have to hit it across off the net. Wolf able to get enough of it. It was one of those plays that Wolf just barely hit it, but it timed it, caused the timing off for the Redskins to hit in the net.
That was a close play. I wasn't sure what he was calling, but you're right. You were right on it.
Wasn't a pretty play, but just enough. Hard serve there by Webker. Set Fleckenstein, nice block there. Like Toby, and it'll be a lift. That was all set up by the block by Wolf, and Toby were right there. And we will have a timeout, Redskins, on the First National Bank scoreboard. Wildcats 6, Redskins 4. We'll be right back after this.
At 21st Century Kitchens, we know that every home has a style to go with it. From first-time homebuyers to families with the pitter-patter of little feet to teenagers taking over the kitchen, 21st Century has what you want, customizing the style, layout, and price point to fit your budget. Kitchens by Craftmade and quality cabinets, countertops by Wilson Art and Cambria, along with availability of granite, marble, and wood.
See what's in store behind the yellow door for your 21st Century Kitchen.
Redskin timeout. They came into this match with a 1-2 record. They played in a invitation over the weekend. Minster with the opener. Right now, match tied at 1. Minster starting out strong here in the third set.
Yeah, they kind of went back to their first set, their first set play, which was passing the ball better. You know, they're getting the ball to the right places again. You've seen a little more of Danielle Barros getting her hands on the ball, Taylor Kogi with a couple blocks, and they've gotten up to a 4-point advantage.
Serve by Webker goes wide. As we have a substitution, as we will have Taylor Watercutter, number 18, seeing her first action tonight. She will go in the back row. Coach Garman putting in another defensive specialist here. Served by Albers off the tape. Hoing will go back to serve. This is a triple header here tonight. The freshman game was won by Minster in 3. JV game won by Minster in 3, and we are now in game 3. This one, as we've been trading bad serves. I think either coach is real happy right now with that. Serving's always that. You want to be aggressive, but you want to keep it in too.
Yeah, not too aggressive.
You don't want it too easy. It's an aggressive, it's a weapon if you can use it right. Hit by Toby, nice save by Albers. Holdhouse off the blockers, and that will fall. Abby Holdhouse from the right side. So Redskins have moved within 2. Chloe Stang, the junior, with the serve across. Dug by Barhorse, set back to Barhorse. She'll have to hit it flat-footed. Dug by Stang. Myring, Hoing trying to save it. Barhorse, that goes wide. The Redskins within 1.
Yeah, good momentum here by Loramie, getting a couple good serves in and some strong hits.
Dug by Stubbs. Slide play to Toby. Austin was there with a nice dig. Stang from the back row. Nice dig there by Stubbs. Battle at the net. Now we go back to the Redskin side. They'll set Holdhouse. Pushes it deep. Stubbs able to get a hand on it. Barhorse from the angle. They'll go Holdhouse. Nice dig there by Hoing. Barhorse through the blockers. And we will have a lift and a point to the Wildcats.
Solid defense there by both squads to go back and forth, really forcing them to put on a good shot as Minster able to up their lead back to 2 as they're up 10-8 here in set number 3.
Paige Toby serving for the Wildcats. Albers sets Holscher. Nice save there by Toby, and that will go wide on the hit by Minster.
So both teams really turning it up defensively. You see a lot better rotations. No balls are hitting the ground. They're really getting after it and making you make a good shot to get a point.
Both teams trying to find. Playing as we cover back to live action. Austin Holscher, dug by Stubbs. Barhorst. Myring was down low and tried to reset, but couldn't do it. I think both teams are trying. They're starting to figure out the other team, starting to know where the spikes are going. They're positioning themselves better.
For sure.
Reagan Webker into the front row. In the back row, Brooke Wolf with the serve. Albers with the set. Over to Myring. Nice dig by Stubbs. Barhorst. Dug by Holscher. They'll go over to Myring. That goes long.
Good setup there by Fort Loramie. Just couldn't quite execute as that one, as you mentioned, you'll see on the replay. Myring hits it deep. Everything else pretty good, but again, Minster ready. Like you said, they're starting to understand where each are positioning and adjusting well.
Timing there, that was legal, didn't look pretty, but.
That's right. That'd have been travel in basketball, but she did a nice job.
Nice block there, Kogi and Webker. So we'll get another look on that last part of the play. Kogi right there. Kogi and Page, Wildcats have two very tall middle blockers.
And they're long arms.
And that hit goes long, and a little momentum going to the black and orange, and we'll have another timeout, this time by Coach Rogers. Says Redskins down by 5. We'll be right back.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
In the third set, we were back and forth, and momentum now shifting to the black and orange with a 5-point lead.
Yeah, we mentioned it earlier. Both these teams really starting to understand the positioning and where to play, and you've seen a lot more coverage, a lot better defense all the way around. Good at the net by both teams, getting a lot of blocks. A really good one there by Kogi a couple plays ago, I should say. And Minster's momentum's just been really going here lately. And it seems that's been the going trend here in the first 3 games. Whoever's captured that has been able to hang on to it for the duration, but a nice response there by Holthouse.
She went down the line, able to hit it off a Minster player. So the senior with a smart hit. Sometimes you just got to mix it up a little bit, and that's what you did. We've had trouble with perspiration on the floor tonight.
Too many games, 3 different matches.
There you go.
Too many bodies on the floor, that's the problem. Just kidding.
Concession stands should be pretty, sales of us should be pretty good because we've had long matches here.
That's right.
It's Holthouse now with the serve. Hot to handle, Wildcats able to get it across. Albers backside Holscher. Partially blocked. Wolf sets Kogi, and the Redskins defense is there.
Yeah, didn't quite get that one high enough. Kogi really didn't have much of a chance. Good position. The ball didn't really get up. Man, it wasn't too bad, but usually like that one a little bit higher up front.
It's a big timing play when you set the middle. Nice cover there by Stang. Dink by Webker will fall.
Stang all over the floor. She almost gets to that one too, but Reagan Webker able to get the drop. As you see the replay here. Just gets it across those 2 blockers. Minster back to a 4-point advantage at 15-11.
Barhorse serve. Stang will have to hit it across. Chance for the Wildcats. Wolf Goes back set to Webker, and she splits the blockers for the point.
That was nicely done by Minster. Very good back set, good execution. And Webker able to knife it right through the two blockers.
See another look there. We'll go back to live action. Barhorst. Go to Myring. Nice dig there, Barhorst in the right spot. Bumped across. Nice save there by Hattie Meyer. Hit by Myring. Barhorst covering her spike. Hoying blocked back. We're back on the Fort Loramie side. Albers to Myring, keeps swinging, and we have a Wildcat in the net.
Good volley all the way around. There's some really good hits, blocking at the net. And in the end, just a unforced error there, Minster in the net. Loramie just hanging in there, down by 4. Trying to get a little closer here in set number 3.
Back set to Kogi, dug by Meyer. Free ball across by Fleckenstein. Wolf to Kogi, through the blockers. Take another look, good timing there, setter, middle hitter. Kogi puts it down. 17-12 Wildcats. The match tied at 1. On the overpass, Hoying puts it away.
Good follow up there by Taylor Hoying, and the momentum again changing as Minster getting it back again. The overpass, like you said, that's a front row dream right there. Hoying able to knock it home.
Fleckenstein goes wide. Kogi to serve. 7-point lead for the Wildcats. I believe their biggest lead of this set. Dug by Austin, nobody home for the second hit. Good serving tonight. Another ace that time by Kogi, her second of the day.
It's the second ace here for Minster in the third set.
Albers go to Holscher, block back. You had Toby, you had Hoying. Pick one of the two.
There was almost a third there, so they had a whole trio of players.
Wow.
There was 3 of them at the net there.
Usually it's who's ever celebrating the most. So we'll give it to Toby on that one.
You got to earn those, right?
Yeah.
You got to celebrate enough to get that block.
But your point was it was a good team block. They were in great position there. Nice short serve. Holscher, that goes long. Wildcats pulling away here in set 3.
I think that's probably the biggest lead of the night, 10 points. They've been 5 or 6 pretty much throughout for all 3 sets.
You're Fort Loramie here. You just want to regroup here, start turning around here in this set. Maybe too late for this set, but maybe you can start turning around for the next set.
Build to go the momentum to set 4.
Yeah. Morgan Holscher trying to turn it around. And that goes into net.
That is not the momentum you want to build. That is for sure.
Reagan Webker back to serve. Their squad up by 10 here. Trying to finish out the third set. Dug by Myring. They'll set Myring from the back row. Set to Hoying. Off the blockers. Able to just get it across. It's a nice hit by Frilling who hit it across. She sets Fleckenstein. Yep, Webker finds a spot. Reagan Webker's had some big hits here in this set.
And she's been on a nice little run here in the third set. That's her 4th kill. As you see there on the replay from the 10-foot line. Good placement. Set point for Minster.
Webker serves it. Back set by Frilling.
Nice
hit
effort.
across by Meyer. Slide play, Toby, and it's done. Wildcats finish it off on the First National Bank scoreboard, 25-13. Wildcats now lead the match 2-1. Again, we'll step aside here on NKTelco Sports and come back with set 4 on NKTelco Sports.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local farm mutual, my agent was able to cover everything. I call that progress.
The big game is right around the corner. Are you ready for it? Come into Francis Furniture and find the right fit for you and your friends in our Lazy Boy Comfort Studio. With Lazy Boy Premier sofa and sectionals, you can custom order a look that's just your style. Choose from hundreds of decorator fabrics or choose genuine leather for its luxurious feel and durability. Come into Francis Furniture today, the area's only Lazy Boy Comfort Studio.
At Grand Lake Health, we offer urgent care services within Joint Township District Memorial Hospital. Upon arrival, each patient is greeted and healthcare professionals assess the level of care required. Urgent care services extend your access to quality health care, complete for non-life-threatening problems. Our state-of-the-art facility and host of diagnostic and treatment options allow you to receive the treatment you deserve in a timely and courteous way. Grand Lake Health Systems, the highest quality health care for you and your family.
Welcome back as you see the scores for the first 3 sets. Minster with a 2-1 lead here, going into set 4.
That was a solid match there, set I should say, for Minster. They got a lot good response from Reagan Webker, 4 kills, a couple kills by Taylor Hoying, Paige Toby, a couple good serves in there, some block and kill from Taylor Kogi as well. Just very balanced, which I think you guys expect to see. They're probably going to set up Paige Toby a lot as the year goes on, but I think you'll see a lot of balance regardless because they've got a solid group. And they just did a really nice job again, passed the ball around, but they switched sides again, so who knows what's going to happen because the team that's been on the right-hand side has won every game, so the lights must be better on that side.
Maybe the wind's helping them out.
It's very possible.
As the wind the wind that time took it too far there. You know, that's from the west, I think, if I have my bearings right, so.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
It's to the west.
Barhorse serves. Albers, there's Myring. And there's a player in the net. It looks like a Wildcat player in the net, and it'll side out to the Redskins. Minster won this match last year. We had it on NKTelco Sports. They went all the way to district final last year. Fort Loramie went all the way to regional semifinals. Both of the teams were eliminated by New Bremen. As that one ace there by the Redskins, as New Bremen looks to have a very strong squad. Almost everybody back, led by Miss Paige Jones.
They should be good. Should be some good teams in the area as always.
Between the MAC and the Shelby County League, can't get any better than that, and there is a nice hit by number 8, Taylor Hoying.
Good spot for Taylor. Her 4th kill in the night. Off the double block. Evens is up 2 here in the set 4.
Mistake by Stang again. Hit by Myring. Barhorse from the back row. There's Holscher. No violation against Minster. Seems like sometimes the sets are a little away from the net. Kind of draws, messes up the timing, and gets the blockers try to go a little bit too far. Hoying will try to hit again. Oh, nice save there by Myron, but unfortunately it hits the backboard on top. Boy, otherwise I think that's on the Minster side.
Yeah, they actually could have played it even because it came back on the Loramie side, but it's out of the reach of the Redskins. Two quick kills there for Taylor Hoying here in the 4th set.
That's up here pretty high here to hit that.
Yeah.
Some power behind that by Hoying. Albers to Holscher. Didn't quite catch the corner.
A tough one to hold up on. Good cross-court shot by Holscher, just a little wide. You'll see the replay here. She doesn't miss by much.
Serve is long. I think both coaches will be having serving practice tomorrow. Has had more than their share of. It's probably been about even, but
yeah,
probably not what the coaches want. Usually you want to be serving up about 90%. Usually,
that just means there's room for improvement.
Yeah. Got to have something to work on in practice.
That's right.
Strong hit by Stang. Goes out of bounds. Kill for Chloe Stang.
Nice strong hit there through the blockers by Stang. Her third kill of the evening.
In the back, good hit there by Hoying. Far away from the net. Stang will hit. Stubbs with a dig. Wolf will push it across. Back set Holscher. Nice dig by Barhorse. Slide play. Covered that time by the Wildcats off the Toby hit. Hoying, nice dig there by the Redskins. Blocked by Toby.
Well, there's no doubt who got that one. That was Paige Toby all by herself. You can see on the replay here, nice reach, extension, and a great block. Evens is up at 5 here in the fourth set.
Taylor Hoying with the running serve. Staying off the net. Dig by Barhorse. Barhorse will just have to push it across. Off the block there.
Chloe Stang with her second kill here of the fourth set. Puts the lead back to the Redskins by 1.
Redskins must win this game to try to push it to the 5th and deciding set. Sophia Albers with the serve. We have a rotation error on Minster, meaning they are lined up in the wrong spot. Either somebody wasn't quite, everybody rotates and moves. They have assigned spots. It's not like the backyard at the graduation party where everybody's in their exact spots. And somebody wasn't at the, I don't know if they were wrong left and right or back and forth, but looks like they'll try to correct it here. Barhorse with a dink. Toby powers it home. That's probably been the most successful attack on either team all night.
Yeah, that was
that play.
Great setup, good elevation. You saw the clean hit there from Toby, and like you said, it was straight down. There was no stopping that one.
Again, that takes a great back set, and it was a perfect set there by Brooke Wolf. Toby, or Hoying saves it. She'll bump it across. Loramie not able to get it across.
Yeah, a little miscommunication because that was a definite overhit by Minster. A good opportunity for the Redskins, not able to come up with it. And we're even again at 7.
Neither team able to take control of this set. Back set to Stang. Covered there by Whipker. Mix up there between Kogi and Wolf.
It's some of that youth and inexperience we talked about, but you know, it happens. Balls get knocked around, you just got to regroup. Is Loramie able to regain the lead?
Staying with the serve. Set by Wolf. Tipped across by Barhorst. Holdhouse will push it deep, and it worked. A nice heady play by Abby Holdhouse.
That's a tough one if you're Coach Garman, because she's standing right there beside it. It's all coming all the way. If you watch here on the replay, it's coming right into her front corner, and she's seen it coming.
Next time she'll cover that.
I think she wanted to cover it that time.
she was there on the call, I'll say that. And that's Holscher hits it What would they call there?
Minster in the net.
Minster in the net, I think on the hit. Yeah, I think on the block there when
Yep, got top
Holscher hit it.
part of the net there.
Those officials have much better views and know what they're doing. There's a good block by Holscher. Minster able to save it. Myring, dug by Stubbs. Bar Horse, just enough power. Fort Loramie blocked it, but couldn't handle it.
Yeah, gets through the double block. She's had a good night, Danielle Barhorse. That's her 7th kill in the evening. Put that with a couple blocks. She's been very productive. Loramie with a 2-point advantage.
10-8 on our First National Bank scoreboard as Brooke Wolf back to serve. Hit, that will go long.
It was a tough play. That first pass pulled the setter up into the net. I was going to say, nice job. I think it was Albers getting that off of the net and still drug the hitter up, Myring too far, causing the net violation.
Again, you don't want your setter to have to move that much.
Especially not up against the net.
Yeah, and there's a good hit, block back. Albers to go back set here to Holdhouse. Nice dig by Wolf. Stubbs will have to step up and hit it across. Albers in the middle to Holscher. A nice move on a, I'll call it a mini slide play. As Mackenzie Holscher, we'll take another look. This is a good hit.
Yeah, she's had several of these tonight. That's 6 kills by Mackenzie Holscher. She's been involved in pretty much every set.
Libero Emily Austin with the serve. Wolf will have to one-hand it. Didn't work good for the Wildcats.
That's right. Didn't work good for the Redskins and didn't work good for the Wildcats either. Tough to get it away from the net.
Hoying chase down. This time Whipker hits it across. The old backhand shot that time by Morgan Holscher.
First kill for Morgan tonight. First kill in the 4th set. You see the replay here at the end here. Holscher just backhands it over.
That's a tough hit. Yeah, she did a nice job of it. There's an ace.
And this is that momentum part we've seen every game. And quick timeout by Minster.
We'll be right back on NKTelco Sports.
Jump, jump. What? Oh, come on.
Plastic surgery is very expensive today.
Jet?
Come on, shoot him.
Need more bandwidth? Switch to NKTelco and run all your devices.
Welcome back. As this set has gone, it was back and forth, and now the momentum switches to the right side again to Fort Loramie here.
Yeah, we were tied early on, I believe at 6, again at 8 or 9, and since that time it's been mostly Fort Loramie. This has been that place in the game, which it is a lot of volleyball, where you either respond and catch up or it gets away from you. And tonight, the team that's been ahead has pulled away. And like I said, a lot of youth. I think you're going to see that a lot because it's tough to reel that back in and not think about the score and just play a point at a time. But Fort Loramie on a roll here in the 4th set, fighting to stay alive with a 5-point edge.
Austin served dug by Barhorse. Over to Webker. Blocked by Fort Loramie, and it stays on the Minster side.
And that run will continue for them as they push it up to a 6-point lead. Nice block up front.
I just think that first point after the timeout is so big as you try to set up a play to try to get it if you're Minster. Fort Loramie stood up to the challenge. Webker. Myring dug by Hoying. Hit across by Stubbs. Back set, there's Holdhouse. Wolf, the setter, hits it first, so somebody else has to step up. Whipker hits it flat-footed. They go to Holdhouse. She will dink it. Barhorse, good save there by Albers. Hit by Myring, dug by Stubbs. Wolf will hit it across. Tried to hit it on the first hit or the second hit, and it goes wide.
Long volley there. Not really any definitive strong hits. A lot of placement back and forth. Both teams, I want to say, playing a little conservative there, but just trying to get a rally going, and Minster able to hang on to get the point. There's a strong hit.
There's a Chloe or Myron with that big hit. I was just going to say neither team really has a go-to player. Maybe Minster has Toby, but it sure looked like a nice go-to play there.
That was nice. Myron's had several of those tonight. That's 7th kill for her on the evening.
Dug by Barhorst. We'll have a lift on the play against Minster. And the lead goes to 7.
Yep, next couple points here will be big. You start rolling up to 20 if Loramie can get them, but vice versa, if Minster can pull a few in. That was right on the line. That was money shot if you're serving. And it's, again, Abby Holhouse, who has been very good at the service line here tonight. That is her 5th ace. And
yeah, I was saying before there was a lot of misses, but there's had a lot of nice aces too.
Mm-hmm.
Hit by Webker, nice cover by Austin. Staying by the back row, one-handed save by Stubbs. Myring, there's Stubbs again with a save. Amalu hit it from the back row, but not enough. 19-10.
Loramie still going. They've had a nice push here. In set number 4, it's that right side of the court. Holhouse serve is long.
Kogi back to serve.
And Toby back in, I believe. Was she out?
Yeah, those two rotate, they're opposite for each other. So when one serves, I think the libero is taking their spot. One in the back row, and there's again a little change up on the serve, if you will, has caused trouble to the defense on both sides off the serve.
And Kogi's done a nice job back there as well. That's her 4th ace.
Dug by Myring. In the back row, Stang. Cover by Kogi. Hoying with a good hit, but Austin's there. Holscher. Little mix up there. Loramie can't put it away. Minster saves it. Albers to Holscher off the block. Good recovery, and Holscher puts it away for the point.
Nice all-around balance there by Loramie. Holscher gets it in the right place. Gets it through the blockers. Puts Loramie up 20-12.
Myring dug by Barhorst. Set Barhorst from the back row. Nice dig there by the Redskins. Wolf will have to push it across. Albers set Stang. Nice dig by Barhorst. Stubbs steps up and pushes it across. And there's a good hit by Stang. Put a little good top spin on there. Now the score at 21-12.
3 kills here in the 3rd set by Stang. She got a couple early. Gets a nice setup there, able to finish it.
Loramie trying to finish off the set 4 and push it to 5. Slide play, Holscher. Wolf's there for the dig. Set Whipker. Dug there by Hattie Meyer. Stang blocked by Minster and it falls in.
Reagan Webker, excuse me, with Paige Toby there. You'll see him go up for the block.
Live action. Webker's serve goes into the net. 22-13. Farmer, you want to ride this out. Don't allow Minster to have any type of momentum. It's number 18, Taylor Watercutter, into the game. Giving Webker a break. Morgan Holscher back to serve. Serve across, that goes wide.
Unforced error there, giving Minster some hope here late in the fourth, but they're going to have to ring a whole bunch of them off here to have any kind of chance.
Hoing off the top. If
Tape
you can
serve.
do that,
That's
that's
right. If you can do
right
that,
off
you're
the
really
tape.
good.
Yeah.
It's her third ace of the evening.
There's a replay you saw there. We're back to live action here.
Nice save.
Our horse hits it. In the middle, Stang goes wide. Check that. There was a Wildcat in the net there. So the side out gives it to Fort Loramie with their 23rd point. Albers with the serve. Set the bar horse. Nice dig there. Wildcats trying to recover. Toby on the slide. And we have a Redskin in the net. Side out to the Wildcats.
A good setup here again by Minster on the slide by Toby.
Toby with the serve. Dig by Emily Austin. Hit will go wide. Not long. Wildcats survive another point.
Creeping a little closer. Running out of time, though, still down by 6.
And that'll be in, well, they're trying to keep it alive. Hold house, not
Wow.
able to.
What a great effort, though. I didn't think they had any chance at that ball. Holdhouse could have got a little bit more on it. It had cleared.
Timeout on the floor. Let's keep it right here. We'd like to thank our sponsors for making this telecast possible. Minster Bank, Schwieterman's Pharmacy, Keyhole Pizza, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Bank, West Staff, Hometown Opportunity, Lamb's Insurance Agency, 21 First Century Kitchen, American Trim, Upper Valley Career Center, Fowler's TV, German Farmers, Francis Furniture, Grand Lake Elk, and Moran's Refrigeration, our fine sponsors today. Our player of the game is sponsored by NKTelco. This year we will be giving away NKTelco t-shirts to our players of the game that we will be naming for both of them. And our scoreboard sponsor, as always, First National Bank, think first. And on that First National Bank scoreboard, Fort Loramie trying to finish out up 23-18.
Yeah, Loramie put up together a good lead. And Minster has slowly chipped away here. Some good plays by Webker, Toby, Barhorst, and Hoing down the stretch. And Loramie just 2 points away, though, from finishing this fourth set.
Wolf tries to hit it across. Stang, dig by Hoing. Water cutter. Hoing able to get it across. Back set, Albers to Holscher. Rolls on the Minster side. They set Barhorse. Collision, but they're able to get it across. Hoing from the back row. Dug by Austin. Another long volley. Stang with a hit.
Nice shot down the line. Great way to finish it. Chloe Stang, her 4th kill of the 4th set, and that's going to be probably the backbreaker for Minster, as they're just 1 point away now from finishing this 4th set and pushing it to a 5th game.
That will go wide. Minster still alive. He'll have to win 5 straight set points here. Brooke Wolf goes back to serve. Down 24-19. Albers. Marissa Myring with the kill. And we will go to the 5th set as Fort Loramie wins 25-19. Our games so far have been 25-18 Minster, 25-16 Fort Loramie, 25-13 Minster, now 25-19. They're going to flip for the 5th set. Who gets served, who gets side. We'll be back for that deciding 15-point 5th set when we return here on NKTelco Sports.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Welcome back. We are to the 5th and deciding set as it's been back and forth, both sides. And as Greg would say, there's one important key as we go to the 5th set.
That's right. It's been the right side of the court. Whoever's had that tonight has won the game, the set. Loramie won the toss, I would guess, because they're on that side. Or Minster took the serve, one of the two. But regardless, Minster's serving and Loramie's on the far court.
And this is just a 15-point set. So a good start is huge in this to get the early lead. And there's Myring that draws first blood on the right side.
On the right side. Marissa Myring's had a very nice evening. 9 kills now on the evening.
Abby Holdhouse with an ace. Good serve. I think that ball had a little bit of curve going right to left on there. When you look at it from the side, you think, oh, it's just a tough serve. It doesn't look that hard. Well, that ball is moving left and right that we can't see from the side. And I think that's what happened that time. Holdhouse with another serve. This time Stubbs will dig it. Webker with a dink. Big point there.
That was a big momentum point, if nothing else for Minster. Just to get on the board here in the 5th and final set. As you mentioned, only to 15. 10 will get here fast, so you got to be close.
Albers will set Myring through the blockers. That will go wide. Marissa Myring coming up big here in the 5th set.
2 kills already here to start the 5th. She goes back to serve as well.
Dug by Stubbs, Barhorst. And that will go long by Hoying, and a 4-1 lead from the Redskins.
Big point here coming, as you mentioned. 4-1. Loramie momentum is clearly, is clearly on Laramie's side. Minster looking for a rally point here. And they get it.
I'm sorry, Webker did it again. That time a dink, found a spot.
She decoyed that very well, went up like she was gonna hit. And just, as you'll see here on the replay, she eased it right up over the blockers. Nobody even close to that one.
Staying with the hit. Wolf will push it in the corner. A smart play, but just a little long.
It was definitely open back there. As you said, a little bit too much on it, but you're trying to place it. Loramie with a 5-2 lead here in the 5th.
Morgan Holscher serving. Dug by Barhorse. Pushed across. Albers go to Stang. That goes wide. Good swing, but wide. Minster not generating a lot of offense, but they're sticking around.
That's right.
Whipker goes back to serve. Down 5-3. Ooh, as a substitution, they will bring Taylor Watercutter in to serve. She's come in before in the back row, so this will be Taylor's first opportunity to serve for the junior. Serve across. Dug by Stang. Albers will set Stang back. Dug there by Barhorse. Will set Hoying through the blockers with a big hit.
Good finish, Taylor Hoying. Her first kill, the 5th set. She's gotten a couple along the way.
Number 13, Alexis Fleckenstein, who's had some big hits at times for the Redskins off the bench. Watercutter serve. Albers will go to Fleckenstein. Covered there by Barhorse. She'll just push it across. Chance for the Redskins. Nice high hit to Albers. Back set to Holscher. Mackenzie Holscher. Nice play there. Nice back set there by Albers as we take another look.
Yeah, another good play. Mackenzie, she's been pretty balanced, a little quiet in the 4th set. Only had 1 kill. Got her first one there already in the 5th, but she's had a pretty solid night. I believe she's a freshman, right? And she's got like 7 kills here on the evening, so good evening for her.
One hits it across, covered.
See, I don't think that one even cleared. Yep. That's what the Minster faithful were saying as well. That one didn't clear the net.
So 6-5. Loramie still with the lead as we'll have another substitution. There's Garmin mixing it up here. We have Emma Goodwin in to serve. Senior with her first action tonight. And, ooh, able to save it across. Nice job by Holscher. Slide played by Toby. A great save by Emily Austin. And they keep it alive. And it falls right in. Wow. That was a huge hit by Toby, and Emily Austin, the libero, kept it alive and it ends up in a point. Wow.
And that thing had a giant rainbow arc to it. It drops clear on the back row. Great volley, gives Loramie a 2-point advantage with the serve. Stang going back to serve.
With the 7-5 lead. Dug by Barhorst. The set Barhorst to the 10-foot line, partially blocked by Holscher. Back set, hold house, dink works. Not so much a dink as she just got a lot of topspin on that. And you get another look.
Big plays, you go to your seniors, right? Hold house sees the opening, drops it in. Loramie 3-point lead.
Dink by Toby, blocked back and a point. Toby tried to dink it across, and Fort Loramie hammered it home. And a timeout by Minster. We'll keep it right here. Again, our sponsors, Minster Bank, Schwitterman's Pharmacy, Keyhole Pizza, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental, West Staff, Hometown Opportunity, Lamb's Insurance Agency, 21st Century Kitchen, American Trim at Upper Valley Career Center, Fowler's TV, German Farmers, Francis Furniture, Grand Lake Health, and Moran's Refrigeration, giving you this 5-set match here. So we go back and forth. Fort Loramie the 4-point lead.
Yeah, Loramie's definitely made some big plays here down the stretch. We were even at 5, a couple good points there. Push got a good bump in there from Marissa Myring. Abby Holhouse has come up big here down the stretch. It's going to be big here because both these teams are playing very good defense. You're going to have to work for your points, but this is that time of the game where you want to rule out unforced errors. You know, for both these teams, there's been a few, but they've cleaned it up quite a bit here as the matches went on. So,
ace
right on cue. Nice serve there from Stang.
Too much power ate up the back row of Minster. As you see a replay here. Serve across, dug by Hoying. In the middle, Toby. Nice dig by Stang. They'll set Barhorse with a big hit. Danielle Barhorse steps up.
Nice setup by Minster. They go to Chobe first, then go across court to Barhorst. Able to knock it home. Minster's trailing by 4. 10-6, only playing to 15. It's the 5th and final set.
That goes wide. So now Fort Loramie at 11 points. 11-6 is the score. Just trying to correct it on our scoreboard there. 11-6 Fort Loramie. Emily Austin back to serve. Serve across, dug by Stubbs. Myrie not able to hit it before she runs into the net. Side out goes to the setter, Brooke Wolf. Reagan Webker checks into the front row. Brooke Wolf with the serve. Minster down by 4. We only play to 15. Myrie block back. They reset. Holdhouse goes deep. Free ball to cross. Chance for Loramie. Albers goes to Myrie. Open net and down. Albers did a nice job of controlling the blockers to go over to her.
Yeah.
Set as you take another look.
I honestly thought she overset it because it looked like it was going to go past Myrie. You see her, she reached back a little bit there. Great shot. Big point for Fort Loramie as they go up by 5.
12-7 in this game to 15, and there's another ace.
And who else?
13-7.
Abby Holehouse has been the one back there serving for Loramie the whole night.
A whole bunch of aces tonight.
She got 7 aces on the evening.
Dug by Hoying, 13-7. Kogi. Dug by Barhorst. They'll go back to Danielle. Dug by Stang. Back set, Holdhouse. Wolf digs it. Minster just fighting to keep alive here. There's Myrie. Nice save by Barhorst. Hit across. Back to Myrie. Dug by Hoying. Wolf pushes it. Austin can't quite come up with it. She was there. Minster survives for one more point, still down 13-8.
What a great volley. Both teams going back and forth. A lot of good shots, and finally just a push deep. Gets the point for Minster. Still trailing, though, by 5. Loramie only needing 2. That's going to be a tough one to recover from. That puts you at match point, trailing by 6. Loramie serve, and Marissa Myrie back for the serve.
Match serving 8. Myrie sails it long.
I've been a little bit wound up for that one.
Hattie Meyer checks in, number 24 for the Redskins. It's Taylor Kogi back to serve. Kogi walks up on the serve across. Albers goes to Stang, block back, but out of bounds. And the Fort Loramie Redskins prevail in an even match as they win in 5 sets. Final one, as you get the look there, Minster had blocked and it goes out of bounds. Fort Loramie wins the deciding 5th set, 15-9. We'll take a break and we'll come back to wrap it up on NKTelco Sports.
If you want to save 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs, the answer is right under your feet. Let New Knoxville Supply install a water furnace geothermal system and use the natural temperature from the earth for a more constant temperature in your home. Also ask about our new Symphony Home Management System. Control temperatures, track energy usage, and receive safety alerts for everything, including your sump pump. All from anywhere, anytime. Now is the time to calculate your savings at newknoxvillesupply.com.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
As a business owner, do you find yourself reviewing too many applications? Or are you the job seeker filling out dozens of applications in an attempt to find employment? West staff has been bridging the gap between employers and employees since 1988. Jobs range from manufacturing and clerical to specialized fields such as quality control and engineering. West staff has the ability to operate as your company's entire HR department or simply payroll employees on an attempt to hire basis. West staff, your partner in business.
Great match here between two young teams as Redskins prevailed in 5. You see the scores on our 5 sets here with their final numbers. Greg Holscher.
Thanks, Dave. So first for the Minster Wildcats, we go down the line here. Reagan Webker, solid ball game, 7 kills, 2 blocks, and an ace. Danielle Barhorst, 8 kills, 2 blocks, and an ace. Taylor Holing, 5 kills, a block, 3 aces. Paige Toby, 6 kills, 5 blocks. Taylor Kogi, 4 kills, 2 blocks, and 4 aces. And also on that board was Brooke Wolf with an ace. On the other side, the Fort Loramie Redskins, Mackenzie Holscher, 7 kills and a block. Sophia Albers, a block and an ace. Chloe Stang, 6 kills, a block and an ace. 2 kills for Alexis Fleckenstein. Abby Holthouse with 5 kills, 2 blocks, and 7 aces. Marissa Myron with 11 kills. And Morgan Holscher with 8 kills. What you'll notice with a lot of both of those teams, and I think you're going to see it throughout the season, is a lot of balance. And you get a lot of contributions from both sides. Very even, just like our matches.
You know, it seemed like after each set, the first set, boy, Minster looked pretty good. Fort Loramie struggling. Then it flipped. Fort Loramie looked good, and then Minster struggled. And it was back and forth.
Was that side of the court?
On the right side of the court. The wind, the sun, whatever it was. You know, part of it, I'm sure, is youth. Part of it's, you know, finding roles and everything like that. And it was a battle, though. Both teams battled it. It was fun, exciting. Nobody gave up, and it was what you expect from a Minster-Fort Loramie game, no matter the sport.
Yeah, it was very well played, as you said. Initially, there was some youth there and some nerves, I'm sure, first game of the season. But as they settled in, as we mentioned right before the broadcast started, was they're young. They're coached well. As the season goes on, you're going to see both these teams improve quite a bit, and they'll be a lot of fun to watch as the season rolls on.
Let's talk about our players of the game. Sponsored by NKTelco, they'll both get a T-shirt for Minster junior Danielle Barhorst.
Yeah, she had a great ball game. She started out right away at the first set, getting kills and a couple blocks, and just continued throughout. Very balanced scoring, contributed all night long, and was all over the floor.
So congratulations to Danielle. And now for Fort Loramie, senior Abby Holthouse.
Yeah, and what can you say? I mean, she was everywhere. She didn't have the huge numbers on kills, but 7 aces. Seemed to get the ball across the net every time Loramie needed a big play. Senior, you expect that. She's been there before. I'm sure you're going to see her name a lot more times for the Fort Loramie Redskins this year.
So congratulations, Abby. We'll get both of those young ladies the NKTelco T-shirt. Well, that'll wrap it up from here. For our people on our NKTelco Sports Van, our producer Scott Brunswick and Tyler Wolf, on camera Raquel Bolheimer, my partner Mr. Greg Burning. I'm Dave Kanapke. Thanks for watching here on NKTelco Sports.